What's good, everyone? Eric Oakley and Thomas Gilbert are back with RPM Open 2023 Round 2 coverage. This is your front nine. Obviously, this is presented by RPM Discs, a part of the Swedish Disc Golf Pro Tour. You love to see this. This is in Norway, and this course, as we saw in Round 1, is nuts. So go check out that coverage. It is, a very picturesque course, but a lot of shots to be had out here. I'm excited. How you feeling, Thomas?
I'm feeling good, man. It was a very exciting round 1. Lots of big shots down these elevated holes, and some really smart gameplay to be played here. 1 under par is leading the tournament. Our entire lead card will be at that from the first round, and seeing if they can maybe improve a little bit coming into the second round.
Starting off on a very daunting 800-foot downhill hole, OB in a lot of places. This is one where you're just trying to really make sure you see the disc finish, land it down there, give yourself a look. If you have a putt, capitalize. If not, par plays, because this is definitely a hole that you might see playing over par. Stepping up, Josef Berg, awesome player from Sweden, just has it all. Mm-hmm. He throws the disc very, very well. Sponsored by Castaplast. Just an overall great golfer. And that's found the OB. Just maybe didn't get a little bit of flip or didn't pull it wide enough. And this is Roni. I believe he is sponsored by ProDiscus, so we'll see a lot of unique molds from him. ProDiscus out of Finland, making some great product. And this looks great.
Absolutely, yeah. Wow.
That's a shot.
Oh,
that's kind of what you want to see.
Fantastic shot.
Fritiof here, sponsored by Clash. Met him while we were in Sweden. He is a very...
super fun guy.
So fun.
Yeah.
The hype that you love to see.
Absolutely.
You met him in South Florida?
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, we hung out for the week there, and Roni as well played with him in Lille Leland DGC last year.
Nice.
Awesome guys. And then Elvis from round 1.
This is cooked.
Oh, gosh. Stable up. Come on. Man.
Found the OB.
Dang. Smashed it, but...
No, it was smoked.
Let's see where these guys are. All right, a little bit of work left there. Going to have to make a long putt to save the bogey.
Oh, Josef giving it a chance.
Wow. Yeah,
trying to save par.
He definitely has some smooth runs there on these approaches, and that's going to be fun to see today.
He uses the Berg very well, and makes sense.
Mm-hmm. You got to use it well at that point.
Totally.
Yeah, nice approach there.
Elvis for his bogey here. Right line now. This is not what you love to see.
Sit down. Oh, he's going to have another tester. See if he puts on that same line just a tiny bit higher. Pulls it.
Tough start. Mm-hmm. This hole is not easy, though, so can see it happening.
Oh, Roni. Oh, that was for the birdie on this hole. That would have been so great to see.
Mm-hmm. Maybe they were given extra distance off of these lines.
Mm-hmm. You never know. Maybe Josef has maybe like a size 30, 38 European shoe. He's got to get that extra foot in.
So from what we've understood, this hole is definitely playing well over par for the tournament. We haven't seen a single birdie on it yet, and I'm hoping maybe the final round we can see that, but...
Yeah, seems like it's downhill enough that everyone can reach it. It's just, hitting that angle and being able to control the disc at 800 feet away.
It's crazy. Now, hole 2.
Another very difficult hole.
This looks big. Ups, downs, lefts, rights. It has it all. 377 meters. Just got to keep throwing the disc, put it in play, give yourself a chance. Birdie will be an option if you just throw the disc clean. The moment you end up off the fairway, it is not easy.
We did see Elvis get it round 1, and he is back on the card again, so would be another great highlight birdie to see one of these guys be able to get the 4 on this hole.
Mm-hmm. This is so smooth from Roni.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, it's not in the woods. That looks like decent footing.
Mm-hmm.
You love to see it.
Yeah, we talked about that a lot round one, of just having good foot placement on some of these shots is huge. It can be the difference between having to throw a pitch shot around the corner or being able to go full rip and send it down the fairway.
Absolutely.
That
this is
looks
very
ideal,
Gould
too.
from Josef Berg. That's too easy. Fritiof a little early here. Let's see where this ends up because it's staying clean.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
Stays good.
Yeah, he's loving that.
It's hard to tell though because that actually might be not that bad of a throw. It just kind of looks it on camera. So
Yeah, I think he might have thrown a little lower than he was expecting. Sounded like the gallery was also giving him
Pretty
some love there for hitting that sneaky gap.
So Elvis, after hitting a big branch early, is bombing this one.
Ooh, wow.
And that's in level footing. That's got to be great. That's at least making probably par attainable. I wonder if he'll still be able to actually attack for birdie, but we shall see. Fritiof with a great play.
Yeah, nice hyzer sweeping around the corner and right in the middle of the fairway again.
Find yourself in the short stuff. That's where you want to live.
Mm-hmm. Roni asking the card mate to see if it's a good shot or not.
Totally.
Definitely been there before on some of these blind corners.
This is
Josef.
cooked.
Oh,
Be in front of him.
Such
Be in front of him.
good angle control. Needs to hook up, and it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, wow. He's going to be just looking straight down the gap.
Is it strange that it's like shots like that just make me so excited?
Yeah.
I want to go play disc golf
I
now.
know.
Like after a shot like that.
Yeah, it's like, let me go throw some flex shots of my own right now.
Yeah. Good thing we're at Country Club this weekend, so we're able to rip some shots.
Oh,
so
yeah.
It's really nice to see the disc fly.
All right, these guys in great position, looking like
Roni.
a great forehand. Has the height and the skip. Oh, man.
What a shot, man.
These guys are definitely figuring out this hole, making them look easy compared to round one.
Flare.
Oh,
Nice
man.
shot, Fritiof.
Wow. These guys throwing dimes out here.
Would imagine this is probably a Berg X from Josef.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard good things. The new mold being a little bit more on the stable side, which people who like the Berg will love that. That's a great shot from Elvis. Probably securing his par after the early tee shot. Good hit, good birdie.
Mm-hmm.
Last tournament, Lundbyparken, Josef had a sick ace. Well, we played on a great little par 3. It was so cool to watch. So
fantastic.
Catch more of the Swedish Disc Golf Pro Tour right here on Gatekeeper. Every event will be covered, and there, as you've seen, these courses just look awesome. Great birdie from Fritiof. Is definitely going to keep him on pace right now. Bang. Big thanks to Michael Bowie. He's on the camera. He's running the tournaments. He's running the Pro Tour. He runs Heatland Discgolf. Shout out. He was that cameraman in the background while Roni was putting. You love to see it.
And hole 3, we got a nice 79-meter hole here. Again, really tight gap, maybe 1 or 2 meters wide, 259 feet. And this is one you just got to hit your line. Straight up and simple.
That tree got, I think,
2
two
people.
or 3
Yeah.
last round. Yeah, this definitely feels tough. I really liked Paul's play in round 1, Paul Black on the sidearm, just to make sure he hit the gap.
Yep.
But I feel like it's going to be a tough birdie with the sidearm. So the back end definitely feels like the play.
Yeah,
Let's
it looks
see
like
what Josef can do.
Yeah, has a nice disc in hand. Oh,
A little early.
Ooh. Okay, sneaks through though.
Forward progress probably should help him get the 3.
Oh, come on, sneak through. Okay, nice. Gets pin high.
Fritiof's run-up looked different than everyone else's. He kind of pulled into the right side to kind of allow the disc to hyzer a little bit more, where everybody's running straight up, so it's easy to kind of push into that early tree. Elvis skating through some trees there. He'll have a look. This is one that you definitely want to just cover some ground on.
Yeah. Oh, going to the grenade for Roni. Okay.
Right idea.
Makes progress, but still going to have some work left to do here.
Mm-hmm. Probably tossing a little jokery right there. Hopefully it sits.
Yeah,
Sure
we'll see where that ends up. Josef.
Smart
Oh, yeah.
play.
Yep. Great little approach there. Nice layup. Should be easy par. Oh,
Good try.
so close.
I kind of like seeing courses like this where par is really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we've gotten into a place where it's just birdie or die, birdie or die. Even on the Pro Tour and some of the hardest courses we play, you still feel like you need to be birdieing every hole. But I think the commonplace is par is good. But Fritiof is like, nah,
Birdie's
fam.
better.
Birdie's better. Great straddle. Good way to see all lines. You love to see it. 2-stroke swing there, finding himself in a great spot. Lots of golf to be played, though. Yeah, but I just want to see people understanding par is good.
Par is good.
Par is really good. So RPM and Latitude 65 sponsoring the coverage and this event. You'd love to see it. Latitude 65, no relation to L64, but check them out if you're ever in the European place. Cool shot here, 383 foot downhill par 3. Gonna see a lot of hyzers, maybe even some straight pushing shots. Hoping this one does a good spike in and gives Fritiof a look.
Okay,
Maybe a
looks to
little
go, a little long. Maybe even down a little bit of a shelf there.
This probably seems like a stable fairway or stable mid
Mm-hmm.
type of hole, just because it is downhill. That looks like it leaked a little left. Oh, I love this from Elvis.
Oh,
He did this in round
yes.
1, the drifting
No.
mid, and gets absolutely housed. Oh, man.
Dang, man. That was
Is that
looking
bad?
Perfect. Roni, this looks like a nice width on the hyzer.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
When you get a read on other players throwing a similar shot, it's pretty paramount to just watch what other people are doing, see how they're reacting, and make adjustments. Obviously, throw your shot, but honestly, by the rules, you're supposed to watch everyone's shot, so you should do that. So please watch everyone play. See if Elvis can clean this up.
Oh, man, just a little low again. But seems to be hitting basket pretty well, so hopefully he finds that little adjustment that'll be cashing putts throughout the rest of the round.
Oh, absolutely. Elvis having a slower start, but he's not out of it, knowing the holes that we're going to see through the rest of this round, and they have 18 more to play on this place, so
Yeah,
it is. Don't get discouraged. Keep battling.
Not at all.
Fritiof has a look here.
Oh, man. That's a tricky spot. I mean, like you were saying, Elvis, I believe in the previous round was over par quite a bit at one point, and he really brought it back. That turkey finish brought him to 1 under, so definitely lots of golf left to play for these guys, and back nine definitely being more scoreable.
Absolutely. Back into being gap, guys. Difficult, 396 foot. This is a left to right moving hole, but it is a tight tunnel, so you almost kind of want a little bit of tiny flex through here to keep it straight before it has that nice, reliable finish at the end. Being 396 or 121 meters, you really, really need to kind of push this thing, so you're probably throwing a faster disc to hit this gap. If this was shorter, you could see some more fairway drivers being cracked through the gap, but at that 396-foot mark, you're definitely going to be reaching for something wide-rimmed. This looks like it, but still catching stuff.
Man, Yeah, it looks like it really has to push straight for a very long time and hook very far to the right at the end. Roni looking to throw just a smooth backhand up the middle, probably not looking to bite off too much distance, just a good position.
And that might be Roni not having a very strong forehand. I'm not sure of his game, but that just looked like he's taking this game and understanding, hey, this hole's hard. Let's make it easy, and let's move on because, in comparison to Elvis here, he has should have a much easier time at the par, but Elvis has done well to give himself a nice putt here. This also looks nice, a little hot. Fritiof in range. Stay clean.
Oh, yeah.
Almost dunks it. Well played from Roni.
This is what a almost perfect drive gets you. A nice straight look at the basket, just from a little bit of further distance.
Getting rid of a couple branches and maybe a tree or two on this one, I think could really open up, and you'll see a lot more birdies to be had on a hole like this. But course looks decently fresh.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure how long it's been around or if there's a lot of adjustments to the holes over the years, but definitely looks very fun and very challenging. And it's like you don't get to switch off out here.
No.
Nice hit from Fritiof. Good par save. Expecting to see par saves from everybody here.
And really, you can see the nice start from a lot of these guys here. Josef and Fritiof 1 under par, Roni at even, and then Elvis just struggling a little bit, but definitely a cleaner scorecard for most of the players here to start off round 2. Here we got this tight wooded hole number 6, 169 meters, 555 feet. This is the hole that has OB lining the entire backside and then left as you move up here. Really just trying to get in a good position off this tee shot. Forehand seemed to be the play round 1. Let's see how well these guys can execute.
So that's going to probably put Fritiof in a tough spot where I would assume from there, par probably feels like the play, but most players are all gas, no brakes lately. And that was a yarn from Josef, and he pushed that a little too deep, but probably has something. So buttery from Roni. That's a tough one. He pulled a little bit, but that is a really smooth backhand form. You'll have to see it. Elvis hoping to correct off his last forehand, keep it straight this time. That looks great.
Oh, yeah, it's fading. Oh, wow.
Just like Josef, they both pushed a little bit long, so this seems like a very tough distance. Seems like the play we're going to see from probably most of our players. Put it in bounds. Don't challenge that OB unless you have to, and make the game simple.
Yeah, a lot of these guys just throwing position forehands, not really having the angle to really attack this difficult green. But so far, everyone executing pretty well. Yep, Josef as well, just putting up in the position. Elvis in almost the exact same spot, throwing a very similar shot. This needs to unwind a little bit more, though.
He's playing aggressive.
Oh, no.
Oh, man, he was close, too.
That was very close.
I love seeing this type of risk reward on a course as well. Roni, this is sweet, dude.
Yep, great shot.
Let's go.
Fritiof needs to unwind this forehand. Okay, yeah.
Well.
Jams in the hillside is going to have, maybe like a 5-meter putt.
That's the power of the Berg, where it's also the lack of power of the Berg, where it doesn't like to have it doesn't have as much go as you sometimes want. But man, the controllability of a disc like that is just so nice. But giving himself an opportunity here, Josef's good enough for this. Yes. Thanks for proving me right.
Yeah, a great par save there. Really playing this hole like a surgeon.
I mean, positioning on this hole is paramount. If you're not in position, just take your par, move on. We're We're going to likely see, Elvis taking a bogey here just because of the 1 OB stroke. But he was aggressive and went for it, and that's what can happen on a hole like this with a lot of danger to be had.
Looks like there might be a little bit of wind affecting Fritiof's putting here. Kind of stepped back from it for a second and relining up now. Hopefully he can focus in and make this putt.
Puts it over the top. That wind getting in his head.
Mm-hmm.
Can happen. Good comeback.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so unfortunate bogey there. But hopefully he can gather up his focus and play well the rest of the round.
Absolutely. Roni trying to keep pace. Par will do well here. Get in there, bud. It's good to see a lot of these challenging holes and really testing players from start to finish. It's nice to see.
Join the Paul Macbeth Foundation's Builders Club to help bring sustainable disc golf experiences to people and communities around the world. Your donation will go directly to making a difference. Together we can make a big impact, one small donation at a time.
Big thanks to Heatland Discgolf and Paul Macbeth Foundation for helping sponsor this event. Again, tight gaps, elevation, difficult greens. This is an awesome hole, hole 7, 118 meters, 387 foot. Just got to control the disc, keep it straight the whole way. Let gravity work.
Come on.
Hold this one.
Ooh, gets a good kick though, back to the middle of the fairway. They'll hopefully have a nice and easy up and down there. Yeah, this is that same tight hole where they're throwing these shots hard and fast, trying to just hit this hillside here, but there's that tricky ceiling. You have to keep it under the entire way.
Fritiof borrowing Roni's hat. You'd love to see it. That tree is what Roni hit, that same one where they're down through the gap. It just needs to be on hyzer but holding straight. So it's feels very difficult to play. Oh, this is just a little leaked. At least our players have advanced some, and it's just probably just a pitch down here, but the terrain is going to make this shot very, very difficult. Wow.
Oof. Buttery approach there.
Great touch from Elvis.
Ooh, settle now. Come on.
That is so mean. But that's definitely still in Josef's range, but it's hard because that's so out of his control.
Mm-hmm.
I think Roni has taken Fritiof's hat.
Oh,
See
no.
the same
Sit
stuff. Chill, chill, chill.
Down. Oh,
Little same look.
yeah. Yeah, there is something just mentally taxing about seeing your disc a certain distance away from the basket and then ending up 2-3 times more distance away from it after an unfortunate roll like that. It can get in your head sometimes, but
Doesn't faze Josef.
not at all. He just jams his putt. He sees basket chains and just aims for that and puts it right in.
And these didn't roll as far as I thought.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe only 7 or 8 meters away from the basket.
Yeah. Sometimes it's better to not see the rolls.
Yeah, that is very true.
I think I had a shot that popped out of a basket on an approach that I didn't. It was totally blind. Like,
Okay.
oh, you got robbed. It was like, I don't care. Did it stay close to the basket?
Yeah.
And I was like, it's probably good that I didn't see it because I would have complained about it popping out weird. But I was like, I'm just stoked that I'm close to the basket and taking my par. So
Yeah, exactly.
seeing the traumas is bad. Disc golf trauma. It's a real thing. Bang. Fritiof can make good here. We'll have a nice little par frame. This hole feels like that. I feel like there's probably plenty of birdies. It's pretty fair. Maybe a couple trees could go, and he'll just plays hard. Just really difficult. Got to control the disc the whole way. Can't leak one way or the other. It's got to be straight and pure. I love the sportsmanship.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's some homies just playing and enjoying their time out there. Wow. This hole is stunning.
Yeah.
Love
sure
seeing
is.
that water. Love
Probably
seeing
the signature hole in the course, I imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely with this view. 134 meter downhill shot. Oh, this is
Really?
way too high. He's going to need to find land.
That's gonna be. That didn't feel like that didn't come out as clean. I think there's a little bit of a breeze out there.
This looks much smoother, holding
yeah.
a very nice line.
Break. Come on. That's
Okay,
a putt.
yeah.
Nice shot from Roni.
Yeah, great control over the angle of the disc there. Probably went something a little bit slower too. Fritiof looking to try to drag this one over, but it's holding its line. It needs to find the ground. Needs to sit down.
Splish splash. He was taking.
Ooh,
Maybe not.
Whoa.
I
Wow.
thought that was in the water. Wow.
Yeah, looked
My
like
bad,
it
Fritiof.
caught the very corner of the inbounds, and
This feels easy to
Elvis.
do. You just push it too high, push it too right.
yeah, I mean, still going to be plenty in bounds, but
Mhm.
definitely going to try to throw it a little more down into this ground to be able to control disc a little more.
Nice play from Josef.
Yeah, it looks like that might be playing as a hazard there.
Could be.
Oh, wow. Look how
What?
close this is. Man, so very lucky to stay in bounds there. And
Blessed.
gets
Love
up
to
and
see it.
down. Pretty close to save his par. A nice little
Good little
long
spin.
distance
Maybe you
spinner.
meant it. Maybe you didn't.
Yeah.
You running this?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, a nice little 80% bid. I'd give it a little more percent than that, but, he's just laying up for his par there.
Yeah, there's picking and choosing your moments is really important. Some players love those putts. Other players they're just ready to move on to the next hole.
Yeah.
No, we're staying pretty tight through a good portion of this front nine. Scores are definitely, I'd imagine, even on other cards, it's not easy.
Mhm.
And as we said, the back nine will play a little bit
More
maybe
scoreable.
more scoreable, so we'll see some
Mhm.
swings. So I'm definitely excited to see that after we wrap up our next hole.
Yeah. Par is definitely looking good on this front nine, though.
So 419 foot, 128 meter, tight par 3. This is one where you really want to drive it at this banner, challenge these trees, and have it check up right before the OB line on the left. But I think it's really important to keep the disc as straight as possible.
Yeah.
Roni's pulled off his line here. He's just got to hope he keeps fighting, which he does.
Oh, nice. Yeah, wind switched up a tiny bit from round one. It was, no, this looks exactly the same right now. It was definitely a very strong left to right wind, and it looks like these guys have a very similar wind today.
It's ripping. So keeping this disc straight the whole time is not easy to do. Anything that tilts over is going to get tossed. You're hoping that these hyzers...
That's it.
Yeah, what a
Yes!
shot.
What a great shot there by Elvis.
You're hoping those hyzers do exactly what happened for Elvis, and it just kind of keeps it slow when it's hyzering, rather than that normal kind of aggressive bite you see from a lot of these kind of stable to overstable discs.
Mm-hmm.
That was a sick shot.
Yeah, Josef gonna be looking to follow the vapor trail of that one. Let's go a little early and just catches, but kicks back to the middle. Pretty fortunate to be right there. Hopefully gets a nice easy approach for his par.
Mm-hmm. This looks great. I'm hoping it's in bounds. It is not.
Oh, dang.
Maybe not great. Sorry about that. It's hard not knowing the course, but it looked like a good line.
Mm-hmm.
Josef taking a Berg X here. Just
Oh,
flexing
oh my
wonderfully.
gosh.
Put the Berg in that guy's hand. He just knows exactly what to do with it. I think it comes with the name. Roni probably not messing with this one much, saying 3's good. Thank you very much. Fritiof for the bogey here.
Oh,
He'll have to settle for a double.
Yeah, didn't quite connect on the putt there. He's having good fun with it though. That's good to see players keeping it light even through some struggle moments like that.
Mm-hmm. Positive attitude goes a long way.
Absolutely.
Looking at Elvis for a birdie here. This is a sick birdie to grab.
Wow. Yep.
Finishes
Everyone's giving
back
the
at front
applause
line
that he
good.
deserves.
Yeah. Carry that momentum into the back. Now losing some strokes, but he's definitely still very much in it again. Tons of holes left to play, not only on this round, but in the final round as well. So make sure you check into the back nine coverage. Looking great. Roni getting himself out to a 1-stroke lead and 2 strokes over Fritiof there. Man, love watching this course and can't wait to watch more. So everybody, like, comment, subscribe. Check the Patreon. Check out all of these sponsors here. They're doing amazing things to support disc golf and support the Swedish Disc Golf Pro Tour and grow European disc golf. Patreon, hit it, do it. Take care of Gatekeeper. Amazing people who bring you great content. Thank you for being here, Thomas.
Yeah, thank you, Eric.
I'll see you on the back nine.